Good morning, YouTube. My name is Andrew Miller, and today we're gonna talk about communication. Everything is communication. Everything you have done is communication. Everything you have seen, you have reading, you have listening, and so on. So, Jefferson, can you introduce yourself?
Of course. Good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and I'm very happy to be here with you. That's it.
Thanks a lot, Jefferson. Let's have Robert, your turn.
My name is Robert. I live in Praia Grande, São Paulo. I'm 48 years old. I have 4 daughters. I'm married. I work with 3D environment. I mean, 3D arts, you know. That's it.
Nice. Thanks a lot, Robert. Let's have Alexandre, your turn.
Hey guys, my name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm retired. I'm married. I have 3 kids. And I'm here to improve my English.
Awesome. Nondas.
Good morning, guys. I'm Nondas. I'm from Brasilia, 28 years old. I work as a personal training. I have a dog called B2. And I love to be here in TNT. And that's all.
Hey. And Ricardo.
Well, my name is Ricardo. Robert is my neighbor because I live at São Vicente. It's a neighborhood city. And well, I'm 48 years old. I have a daughter. I'm married, and I work at a telecommunications company. Well, that's it.
Awesome. So guys, I know that you all know each other, so we can have a very natural conversation here. Because of this, let's start from the question number 6. That's more, and then we can create more and answer different things. And if you want to add something at some point, feel free to do it. The question number 5 is: do you influence people more or influenced more? Is it good or bad? 2 questions. Robert.
I am an influenced person. It's so bad. I take care of mostly these days, it's very dangerous to these days. But I am a totally influenced person.
Thanks a lot, Robert.
I take care because I have 4 daughters.
Yeah. Let me see here. Jefferson, what do you think? What's your point?
It's very funny to be here. It's a kind of communication. 4 daughters influence me a lot. I can imagine your family. I'm just joking. But yeah, in my case, as a professor, as a professional in economics, I think I influence people more than influence, because I need to study hard. I need to see the news. Now I was reading a lot of newspaper now, a lot of reports, because I need to prepare to give my opinion about a lot of things. And all of those opinions are made with facts and not with fakes, like fake news. So I think in my case it's good, because I can change the thoughts of the guys, but I can show the reality And all the times I show the reality to change this reality for good and not for bad.
Nice. Yeah, good point. Let's have Alexandre. How about you?
So I think both. I think I influence people, but I'm being influenced by the people as well. I like to follow some good behavior from the other people,
Perfect.
and I can share it to each others, like my children. I worked in a bank almost 40 years. I think I influenced all of people inside the bank to handle better her account, to have how to learn how to behave about to buy something, spend money, get a good life. So I think both are just for me the influence and be influenced from others.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. And I brought this question, I created this question because the most part of people want to influence something. You know, it's a kind of necessity. We see on social media, people try influence all the time, all the moment, like how you need to do this, you need to do that, and so on, try to controlling the human's behavior. However, we need to be open to new experience, like maybe I'm wrong and let me hear what you have to say and so on. So this is interesting, you know. And the second part of the question, like, is this good or bad, is because of that. I want to learn more. It's good or bad? Let's have Nondas. How about you? What do you think?
I think both, but normally I try to read a lot and to have good reference in my life, good reference. And I'm very influenced, but at the same time, I influence a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people, especially in social media, because I have a little bit followers in my social media, so I influence them. I think it's good. I think it's good because I try to do my best. I try to put my attention in science and facts, as Jefferson said. And when we spread good ideas and facts and points of view that make the people think, I think it's a good thing to do. So I think I'm doing a good thing.
Yeah, this question is kind of tricky because here we're not discussing the way you see yourself in terms of I want to influence, but I know a lot of people, they naturally influence the people because other people see good values on that person, like, oh my God, this is really nice, you know, that what that guy did, and I want to do the same or something like that, the mind and the mindset and the thoughts and so on. So the people, we have this kind of people that naturally, you know, transmit this kind of energy and so on. Ricardo, how about you? What's your opinion?
Well, I think it depends on the perspective, but I think, in my opinion, that's a great responsibility because everything what you are, that's a kind of influence. You have a lot of information, so clearly we are influenced by other people, and we influence other people too. It's a change, as a great amount of exchange information every day during all lives. So I think you don't have to be influenced by negative things, and at the same time you don't pass a negative message, because certainly a lot of people have to be influenced by these messages. I think is the books that you read, the clothes that you buy, everything is a kind of inflation. That's not possible. Keep even just in case if okay, I'm a eremita and live at the middle of a forest, so it's possible maybe to do not influenced by anyone, but I think it's possible to be influenced by animals or Indians. I don't know. I think it's a mutual experience in our planet, I think.
Yeah. And let me share with you an interesting thing that sometimes the people ask me, how do you study English? And I'm very bad student, actually. I'm very bad student, I'm just, I'm a math student. So I don't want to share this kind of thing. Man, I'm dead,
Oh man.
Don't try to imitate me.
So I'd
Give me
like
your,
to know.
give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
But I think it's not possible. Something right to you that you should do, because your English is so good. I think it's not
I'm
possible.
wondering, how can I speak English as you?
Yeah.
Can you teach me, please?
Man, believe you are
Yeah.
speaking you all are speaking very good in a very nice way. And sometimes I see you studying, you all, sharing some tips, studying, and I try to, oh my God, this is very good. And I will start, I'm learning more from you than you learn from me, okay? That's the truth here.
But you inspire me to learn. Yeah, because you talk so fast, you talk clear. You can understand it, how you talk, so to say. So you are the good speaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Alexandre. So you can answer this question. Do you consider your personality, question number 4, strong?
Sorry, could you
asking me?
repeat, please?
Do you consider your personality strong?
I think I don't know, but I think depends on the person that's receive my message. Sometimes this guy is a touchy person. I think he's aggressive communication or no violent communication. That's an important thing, but I think is really important to make I think is make your communication better. But I think
More clear.
but sometimes it's not possible to avoid that the other people receive these messages like a bad thing. Sometimes for example, I don't know. I think it's not so good talking regarding this topic, but I think it's religion. For example,
Okay.
Jesus Christ passes a message. Okay, I think in my opinion, is clearly transmits love and careless or something like that. But some people during 2000 years ago, during this while, received this message, and I think is your understanding that's so crazy in my opinion, because some guys killed to someone
Based on
when they
this.
receive a kind of message. So I think it's possible. You should have responsibility for this message, but it's not possible to avoid every bad situation. I think.
Interesting point. Robert. What's your opinion? Your personality, strong or not?
Everything have a hidden strong personality, you know. When you see racism, for example, I can see that, and I do nothing, you know.
Okay. Okay.
My strong personality
Yeah,
started
I
in
know
this
that
moment.
some specific thing triggering on us kind of rage. And it's
Yes,
kind of natural because
yes,
it's a
but
reactive. Okay.
yes, I am a very calm person, you know. But sometimes I need to do the correct, you know. And
Yeah, totally right.
for other people's, Bob have a strong personality. No, don't. I'm a calm person, but I love the I love to do the the correct the correct, you know. That's it.
Okay, thanks a lot. Let's have Jefferson go now. Almost part this.
Yeah, I think in my case, I'm very strong, personally very strong, because as a professor, I need to teach the theories. I must explain the theories and put facts, figures, numbers in theories to explain the reality. And sometimes it's not so easy. You must explain. For example, last night I had a very good discussion about the government, economic government of Collor, Fernando Cardoso, Lula, and Dilma. And the guys some guys, just two guys, used to discuss about just ideologies, about fake, and I don't like this. And I opened the figures and the numbers, put in the blackboard, and I said, this is our reality. It's good or not, it's good or bad. That's our reality, unfortunately. So in my case, I'm very strong because I work with facts, with theories. I don't like fake. And I really don't like to discuss about religion. And I think we must I'm very strong personality when I live with human beings. I don't like religion, sexism, this kind of thing. And discuss religion, I don't like. I'm Catholic, but I don't like to discuss religion.
Okay.
Can I ask a question for Jefferson? Jefferson?
Feel free, Alexandre.
Jefferson,
Please,
as a
yours.
professor, do you think in an university, in a high school, or in a college could have a class to teach politics for everyone? Or do you think it's a mistake to have a class to open the mind of people, how to behave in the election, how to choose the candidate, and then what do you think about?
I work with facts. I put the facts, I put the solutions, and the student must to choose the candidate A or B or C.
But do you agree that you could have a class in a university?
No, I never did this. I never used to say, you must vote in candidate A, candidate B, or C. I know I like some candidate, but I never induce this kind of thing. I just
Not
put the facts.
not induce a person to do something. I
Never.
am asking you if you agree that in an university or in a school or college could you have a class about politics to teach politics to
It's
everyone.
common. It's common in the rest of the world. Some classes, yes, it's very common. If somebody like candidate A, he used to say all the time, this is the best candidate about this and that, and candidate B or C. It's very common. But in my case, no. In my case, no. I just put the facts. I put the program of each candidate, and let's discuss about the ideas. What do you think about this? What do you think about that?
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Alexandre, how about you? Do you consider your personality strong? Are you a calm person? Easygoing?
I think I'm in the middle. I guess I was very strong. I had very strong personality, but I had to shape it over the years when I started to work with a lot of people. Because when I was like 20, 21, 22, I could share my strong personality to everyone, even to my sisters. But I realized that it's not good. Having a strong personality, it's not so good. Can be good as a policeman, as a government, someone that can guide a group and have the situation in their hands. But for everyone, it's not good. So I think we have to mold to shape our behavior and be in the middle to influence it and be influenced, but not the strongest, not so strong, not like that.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes I think I also I never, was a guy that's like aggressive or a strong personality, like just trying to impose something. I don't like this kind of thing. And nowadays I'm more reflective about it, and like don't even consider this effective and assertive, because sometimes you can say little things in a very calm way, tranquil way, and you will say a lot of things. Actually, you will put the person in a place, in a situation where the people will start to reflect more and so on, just being very polite in a way. So this is a very interesting thing you brought, Alexandre. Thanks a lot. Let's hear from Nondas.
I don't know, really. I don't know. Depends on what does mean strong personality. Some people, I see some people being aggressive,
Don't start to
explosive,
provoke. Don't start to provoke here.
and say, "Oh, sorry, my personality is strong." And other people are resilient and focused person. And so I have a strong personality. Oh, things like that. So depends what's mean strong personality. I see strong personality as a person that set your limits, or are a resilient person, or believe in yourself, or things like that. So in this case, I consider myself that I consider that I have a strong personality. But as a explosive person, aggressive person, or things like that, I don't consider myself a strong personality. So it depends on the way that the person see that.
Yeah, I asked that because, we have this kind of people that, they are always very aggressive. And when you say something, it's my strong personality. Oh my God.
We are seeing on TV that very aggressive man every day.
Yeah.
It's not so good for him. It's not it will not be good for him. You will see that the situation just behave like a dog all the time. It's not good.
Yeah,
I think someone could come to him and say, "Stop, guy. Talk."
Calm down.
Yeah. Sometimes
but no, I got your point. Like, depending on the concept of this kind of strong, what does that mean? Yeah, I got it.
Sometimes I listen to my wife. Well, I think I look at my wife and what happened? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. Because you're sounds like a sad or something like that. Well, I think that's you tell me a thing that I don't like. But what problem? It's not what you said, but how you said.
The way, okay,
So
yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think is a kind of no aggressive, no violent communication, but it sometimes is impossible to avoid, né? Because I think is men naturally pass the message, communicate the some. I think is the kind of behavior is much common in men. Clearly, you don't speak with women the same way to talk in a bar on your friends now. So that's it's necessary to make adapt the situation. Is I think is more appropriate sometimes.
You
Yeah,
need to
good,
search
very
sweet words.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah. And for
maybe
example, sometimes you need to.
maybe you pass your credit card. Oh, that's the message. That's bad message. Né? So
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's a good way.
Okay.
But
So,
I
go ahead,
passed a
Matheus.
time in Canada, and there people are very polite, very, 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 very polite. Every time, doesn't matter where you are, people are asking for sorry, sorry, sorry. Can you help me? Sorry, sorry. Not a problem. All the time, it's very good to see, to listen. They talk in very polite way.
I didn't know, it's very interesting. So guys, question number 7. Is there any personality, famous or not, general, that has influenced you a lot? Who is it? Could be part of your family personality or someone, a friend. Let's hear from Nondas.
Of course, my mom, the number one in my life. So almost everything that I learned from her. And nowadays, I really love to read, and I read a lot of people, with Harari, and I really love to listen to Clóvis de Barros Filho. I really love, and maybe these guys influenced me a lot in nowadays. So I really like to listen from them.
Nice. I like clubs as well. Robert, how about you?
Yes, I am a Christian, and I'm learning day by day about to forgive. It's so hard. It's a most hard truly. It's to forgive. I learn about this day by day. That's it.
Okay. Let's have Jefferson. How about you?
I follow my leader from Brasilia, Dondas. I love you, Val Harari. It's a very, very interesting guy. I used to see everything for you, Val Harari, on YouTube, and the books. I loved it. The 3 books. And the other personality for me, Winston Churchill, that I study a lot about Winston Churchill. I love Winston Churchill. It's a very interesting guy. And the other that I listen and watch a lot, Barack Obama. It's very good communication. It's a different English. Sometimes. It's so difficult to understand some words. It's a different English from part of Chicago, so it's different. But it's better than the English of Trump. Trump is a lot of not good words, wrong words. Trump is terrible. And the other that I love about the economics and finances, Warren Buffett, that I used to watch a lot. Warren Buffett, it's a It's an old guy. I think he has 86 or 89 years. Now it's very good to communication about stock, about investment, and I love these guys.
Please, could you repeat the name of the guy that Nondas and the Jefferson were influenced? The first one.
Yuval Harari.
Okay, thanks.
Yuval Harari.
Let's have Alexandre. About you.
So I think I follow the man Paulo Freire. I love Paulo Freire. I think I could do everything as Paulo Freire did in his life. I like other perhaps like Barack Obama. I like Nelson Mandela. I like to listen to Michelle Obama, but the person that influenced me a lot was my father. My father was a illiterate man, a stupid man. He didn't talk to us. Sometimes a little words, sometimes a little sentences, but the little thing that she said to us was the necessary to follow him, even so he died. Okay, everything I do, it's based on his behavior. Okay, because I remember my father every single day when I'm doing something. My father influenced me to sing because he didn't talk to us, but he loved sing a little music samba. My father influenced me to smile. He didn't talk, but he was all the time smiling to everyone. He was a shy man, and he gave me a little 3 or 4 advice to live better, and then it was enough. That's it.
Yeah, that's very interesting because we have the people that didn't have hadn't education, formal education, but they became very wise, and this is really nice, naturally wise, because they learn, or at least learn how to learn from the life, the things in general. Thanks, Alexandre. How about you, Ricardo?
I don't know. I think there are a lot of people that I can say that I was influenced. I could mention a teacher called Rodrigo. That's sorry, Roberto. I remember he teach me or try to teach French, but I think he's not exactly the knowledge, but that's the things that he does, and the inspiration. That's something that's so cool. And I don't know. I think I'm not a religious guy, exactly not, but I think I could mention Jesus Christ because it's very impressive after 2,000 years, and a lot of people, and the other guys too. For example, I'm not sure, Mahomet, I think is this kind of person. There are 1 to 2 billion people following That's really impressive. I think is I love the Albert Einstein. That's
That's nice.
yeah, I think is I love to some histories from I think is one history some guys telling that you have just the same clothes, the same t-shirt, the same pants, because in his opinion, that's a waste of time. You thinking regard, oh, how clothes, which clothes I use today. So it's a waste of time. So it's stick to the point. I pick up any t-shirt, any pants, and
Because we'll be the same.
go to the work. That's so really impressive, I think.
Yeah, I I have created a topic about religion, but you know, is the topic will be the religion beyond
Yeah.
religion and faith, because you said, you, Jefferson and Robert said about the religion, but it's more than religion, isn't it? Like it's culture,
Sure,
it's values. You know,
sure.
sometimes the people try to close in a box the religion, like a very, but it's more than religion. For example, I'm not religious, but I really appreciate to read a lot of things about religion in terms of to know more about culture, you know, and the values that guide the humanity so far. So this is really impressive. Nowadays, I know how fundamental and important it is. But when I was a teenager, I was a very rebel guy with religion, very very,
Yeah.
you know, I was very silly, but it's a teenager. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the times fly. Okay, nice. Guys, question number 10. That will be a quick question, like, you know, share with us a word that you consider fundamental in a good communication. I think I did a mistake here. But share with us something that you consider fundamental in a good communication. In a word, I
Wow.
need to redo
Wow,
this.
so hard.
Let's start from Robert.
Sorry. It's very important. It's very important because when you say for other people, man, sorry, I'm wrong. Stop everything. The other people can do nothing or say nothing. You say, sorry, I'm wrong. Sorry, it's very important.
Very good. Good one. Alexandre, how about you?
I think communication is an art of impress people, okay? So you know Silvio Santos that is a good communicator, and there are a lot of good communicators, like some people around the world. But you can impress people, show who you are, start the conversation with a strange people. I did it a lot in Canada because I need help all the time. So you can come to another person and start a conversation easily to show for him or her. You are smiling, you are asking in a polite way, and start the conversation like, can you help me, please? Okay, and then it's a window to have a good conversation. And then if you make some mistake, you can ask for sorry, apologize, etc. And they will receive your apologize. But it's good to start to open the window wherever you are. It's good to start a conversation. I struggle with it in the past when I was young, because I would like to abort to get get close to the girl, but I was so afraid to start. Oh my gosh, the girl is so beautiful. How can I start a conversation with her? As the time is passing, you will learn a lot about to approach. Okay, and I think it's now for me it's easier to create a good environment with strange people, a strange woman, a strange man. It's good if you talk in a polite way. If you are not invade the other person. I think you can do it good.
Nice. Yeah, this is really true. Jefferson, how about you? Something fundamental in a good communication.
I think the word is Google. It's the best word. It's Google. I remember yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I was watching with my wife Rock in Rio, and she asked me a lot of things, and I responded, let's see here in Google. For example, Ludmilla singing. I never saw it's. I don't like the music of Ludmilla, but the theater, the sound, the people singing, etc. It's very interesting. And another guy from the United States, singer, I think is the same. So I think the best way to communicate now is to have Google, because you have all the answer. It's better to improve in your English. Do you know this guy? No, let's ask him. Google, what do you think about this guy? Wikipedia, something like this. So you can improve your communication most of the time. So my strategy is to use Google all the time to have better communication, and not to see WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook, this kind of social media.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think being empathetic is very good in a communication, because you can have a lot of different approach. For example, I know that what you like, because you share with me what you like, in this conversation. So based on your answer, I start to try to understand, man, if I will start to talk about it, I think I need to start from that point, because I will share with you a specific situation. My grandma told me that, oh my God, the world nowadays is so terrible with racism and so on. It's kind of boring. This kind of, she considered boring, or, this rebel or something like that. But she's a very old woman. So I told her, like, and I agree with you, grandma. I agree with you. Nowadays, even the woman wants rights, In the past was better, because the woman only staying at home, doing the things at home. And nowadays they want more laws. They want more right. Do you agree with that? And she starts to think, no, the woman needs more rights, and so on, so on. So I catched her based on a true, a fact that's about law. But it's hard to explain for my grandma, racism, such like a racism, law and gays laws and so on. So this is something that we need to improve more. I think it never ends, actually. Guys, we have 8 minutes. All the 3 questions, and very, very quick question also. Do you think that you are good deceiving behavior, like faking? Like you are not good in, you are not comfortable in a situation, but you can fake. I'm sorry, Ricardo, did you answer the question? No, okay, so go ahead. You're muted.
No, but you steal my my words. I write out empathy, but I think you could be a good listener is not a one word. I think is one of the secrets of the good communication is listen. I think is, but that's it.
So you can start with the other question. Do you think you are good at deceiving behavior? Like you are not comfortable in a situation, but you kind of, oh my God, this is so nice. And, you know, kind of faking, pretending something.
Let me. I think is clearly I'm good in this topic. I think is normally I try to. I think is normally the most of time I don't use my gift.
Okay.
I have a gift for this topic. I'm a good, a really good, I really good in the passes the a wrong message. I think is not exactly, but I think is I normally I don't use this thing to bad to evil. I think
Okay.
is. Yeah, but I mean, clearly, I'm, for example, every time that you visit my mother, I I press the interphone and my mother, who is the guys, and or something like that, and a lot of people believes that in me. So, but I think is yeah.
Let's hear from Jefferson. How about you? You are good at faking, pretending.
No, pretending, never. Never. Never pretender.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I'm very hurtful or coercive. I don't know the words because I'm very honest with the words that I use to communicate.
Okay.
The best way to communicate. Sometimes it's not so good for me, but I use this strategy.
But you tell me yesterday or a couple of days ago that's you are the best soccer, and it's not so.
Yeah,
You
I
are crack.
really, yeah. We must have the best soccer between two soccers.
Yeah, depending on the statistics. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, my friend.
Let's hear from Alexandre. We have 4 minutes to. Are you good
About pretending,
Right.
about pretending or faking something is not. I'm not good about that.
Okay.
Everyone, if I try to pretend something, everyone will know who I am. But it's you, Alexandre. Sometimes I pretend to when I have a call, I call my children and pretend, Daddy, why you say? I know you are my father. It's impossible to pretend to fake something.
Yeah. Guys, I need to confess that I consider that I'm very good faking and pretending the things. Sometimes I'm not comfortable in a situation and I would like acting something. Oh, no problem. You know, be free, take it easy and so on. I will handle here. That's totally okay. But inside I'm thinking, oh my God, this sucks. But okay, let's do it.
When I get a coach, when I've had a bad coach, my voice is so strong like William Bonner. And then I try to fake William Bonner in a car. I hear, yes, William Bonner, Jornal Nacional, have a question for you. Oh, I know you are my dad.
Let's hear the last but not least, Robert. How about you?
No, I repeat, I have 4 daughters. It's very hard because when I say, hey, I mean, so I can say bravo.
Angry.
I-
Yeah, I got. So you all share with me that if you are angry with something, I will see your behavior. You're acting like your body, like he's
Yes,
not okay.
of
Okay,
course.
he's not okay. I got. Okay,
I
got
use
it.
my voice. Hey, I'm your bravo. I forget again.
How old?
No
How old
problem.
are they? How old are they?
What?
How old are they?
Uh, 24, 11, 9, and 5.
Oh, it's good to manage. It's good.
Guys, I need to finish here because we will start another conversation, okay, with numbers. But it was very good to have this conversation with you. Was a very good communication. I think that's the point that we reached. So I shared with you a forms. Please give me some advice about, if you want to improve this conversation and so on, tips and topics that you want to discuss here. Okay. And that's it. Have a nice week, very good week, and see you in another.
You too.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
day.
You too.